Today, we're diving into one of the most famous stories ever told, but with a little twist. It's a whale of a tale about a guy named Jonah, his picky pet goat, and a very, very big voice. So, this is Jonah. He's a guy who loves his routine, quiet town, quiet life, and his pet goat, Barnaby, who, let's be honest, was terrible at fetch. Jonah's job was unique. He was a professional listener. He'd listen for the big voice upstairs and then share the news. Usually, it was simple stuff like, be nice, or share your snacks. But one day, things got a lot more complicated. A deep, booming sound filled the air. Jonah, 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 the voice echoed, I have a very important job for you. Jonah, startled, looked around. Morning, what's the job? More snack-sharing tips? The voice replied, no, something bigger. I need you to go to Nineveh. It's a very important mission I want you to go on. Jonah froze. Nineveh? Oh no, not Nineveh. In his mind, Nineveh was a chaotic, grey city where people were professional grumps. They juggled angry cats and put ketchup on everything. Nineveh, Jonah stammered. Are you sure? It's just really far. And I think Barnaby has a cough. Barnaby let out a perfectly healthy cough. They need to learn about second chances, Jonah, the voice said kindly, and you are just the person to tell them. Jonah looked at the dusty road leading to Nineveh, then he looked at the sunny port, where ships were sailing and getting ready to sail. So, Jonah did what any sensible person wouldn't do. He packed a toothbrush and a rubber ducky, kissed Barnaby goodbye, and ran. He ran straight to the docks, found a ship heading to Tarshish, the complete opposite direction of Nineveh, and hopped aboard. Sipping a juice box as the ship set sail, he whispered, nailed it. Smooth sailing from here. But here's the thing about running away from the big voice. The voice is, well, big. It's bigger than the boat, bigger than the ocean. Just as Jonah started to relax, a tiny dark cloud appeared. It grew bigger and angrier, and soon, a massive storm was tossing the boat around like a sock in a washing machine. The sailors were terrified. Someone up there is not happy with us, the captain shouted, and where was Jonah? Hiding below deck. The captain found him. Hey you, pray to whoever you listen to, we're all going to be fish food. Jonah knew it was his fault. It's me, he said miserably. I'm the problem. I'm running away from the voice. You have to throw me in the water. The sailors didn't want to, but as the storm got worse, they had no choice. Jonah took a deep breath and jumped. Plop, just like that. The storm stopped. The sun came out. Jonah bobbed in the vast, empty ocean. Well, he said to a seagull, this is not ideal. He felt very small and very sorry. Okay, he shouted to the sky. I'm sorry I ran away. But before he could finish, the water began to bubble. Something enormous was coming up from below. It was a great fish, a gigantic whale with kind, curious eyes. The whale opened its mouth, which was the size of a garage door, and gulp. Jonah found himself sliding down the whale's tongue, landing on a soft pile of seaweed. It was dark, but then tiny bioluminescent jellyfish lit up the space. It was huge, echoey, and smelled very, very fishy. Right, Jonah dusted himself off. Okay, I'm in a whale. This is my time out. Jonah was in the whale's belly for 3 whole days. He organized seaweed. He tried to teach a crab to high-five. It just pinched him, and he did a lot of thinking. By day 3, he was bored, sticky, and ready to admit he'd messed up. He closed his eyes. Okay, he said quietly, and this time he meant it. I get it. I was scared, but if you still want me to go to Nineveh, I'll go. I promise. Also, he added, it's really sticky in here. Please. The voice heard him, and so did the whale. The whale felt a rumble, a gurgle, and then a whale-sized burp. Jonah was shot out of the whale's spout in a jet of water, landing on a sandy beach. He spat out a starfish, looked up and saw a sign, "Welcome to Nineveh. We're not that bad." So Jonah, covered in seaweed and smelling like fish paste, marched into the city. "Hey everyone," he shouted, "listen up. The big voice upstairs says, you need to be nicer. Stop being grumps, or else." He waited for them to laugh or throw tomatoes. But they didn't. The whole city stopped. They listened. The grumpy king of Nineveh even declared that everyone had to change their ways. They started sharing, saying please and thank you. The whole city transformed, and the voice was very happy. But Jonah wasn't. He went and sat on a hill outside the city, pouting. "I went through all that trouble," he muttered. "The storm, the whale, and you just forgave them." Just like that, as he sat there, hot and mad, a big leafy plant sprouted up, giving him wonderful shade. "Ah," Jonah sighed. "That's better." But the next morning, a little worm came and ate the plant. The sun came back, and Jonah was furious. "My plant, it's gone. That's not fair." And the voice asked gently, "Jonah, you are so sad about one little plant, a plant you didn't even grow. But Nineveh is filled with thousands of people. Don't you think I should care about them?" Jonah stopped. He looked at the wilted plant, then down at the city, where the once grumpy people were now happy. And he finally got it. Second chances weren't just for him. They were for everyone. Even the grumps. Jonah stood up. He still smelled a little like fish, but he smiled. He brushed himself off and started walking back towards the city. Because sometimes the biggest adventures start right after you get spit out of a whale. What a journey to see how Jonah evolved. It's a beautiful reminder that everyone deserves a second chance, and that sometimes the tasks we run from are the ones we most need to face. Thanks so much for watching with me today. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that like button. This way we can know which Bible stories you like and which ones we should continue to make. And don't forget to subscribe for more tales. This way we can continue to create more Bible stories that inspire and give hope. See you in the next video, where we will definitely bring you more stories from the Bible that come to life.